Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RIOT. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very nice movement today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume and well above average volume on the day. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. So let's map out some levels of support and then we can talk areas of resistance. The first level of support is what I would call the ideal level. I mean, if you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? And that would be if the price could stay up here above the $2.10 mark. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price falls below 210, I'm not saying the entire chart is broken, but that's definitely a pretty important level because when you stop and think about it, and I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, but just to kind of illustrate the point here, if the price were to go down to 210, break down below it, and then continue to separate, at that point in time, that would be putting the price right back inside of this range that it just broke out from. And going back, not exactly a sign of great power. Whereas if the price were to come down here, however, in this situation, behave in that manner and then start to work its way back upwards, what would you have in this set of circumstances? Well, you'd have lows right here. You'd have that low down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, then now you have stair steps making progress in the upwards direction, and that would just, make the chart look much more healthier going forward. But as it stands right now, it's not like the price is even close to 210. But that's why, in my mind, 210, it's not necessarily a do or die level, but it is pretty important. Now, what about levels of resistance? As far as where the sellers are hanging out at, main level right now, right up there at $2.45, and there's nothing complicated behind that, other than the fact that that's just simply where the party stopped today during that final 30 minutes. So 245 will be public enemy number one going into next week. All in all, though, any way you look at it, very nice movement today. Now it's just a question of can the bulls build upon this momentum next week? We will see. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.